Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial for SchoolBase, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you all you need to know about this tab, the Teachers tab, and how to use the Teachers tab. Okay, so we will log into SchoolBase. Alright, in the previous episode I we created a school with SchoolBase with this ID and a pin. So now you can log in with that. So when you log in, it will bring you to the dashboard as usual. But then today we're going to learn how to add teachers to your school. So this is how you're going to add all the teachers in your school to SchoolBase. Now each teacher you add will get an account which he will also use to log in and add students to their classes or add grades. Okay, so if you lined up your teachers, then you start to give the information here on the left. So maybe your first teacher's name is um, Teresa, and maybe she doesn't have any other name. Okay, so it's your first teacher. She's a female, and the male is all right. Very simple to follow. And she was born in 1920. Okay, and her number is 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Alright, hope it's 10 digits. Yeah, it's 10. And this pin should be provided by her because she will use this pin and she'll get an ID which she'll use to sign in. So let's give her a pin, assuming she is the one giving the pin. So maybe 11111, then 11111. Alright, then you click on add teacher. Very simple. Then you have the teacher. Then you click on OK. So now this is her ID. T whatever 7. It's 10 digits, so you know the zeros are 8, and the T and the 7 makes 32, which adds to the 10. So there's your number, there's the information. Very simple to add a teacher, very simple to use SchoolBase with this nice design, and very easy to understand. So if you want to just delete her, maybe you made a mistake and you want to just delete her or something, you just click on the X button, which will delete her. But then we don't want to delete her. Let's add another teacher, maybe Michael Esiama, or maybe Michael Wilson. Alright, then he's a male, and Mike Sim at Yahoo. Good. He was born in 1990, and his number is 84848484. Yeah, and his pin is 0000000. Alright, then you can add him also. Successfully added. So his ID is 8, right after Teresa's ID. So you can add as many teachers as you want to SchoolBase. Unlimited number of teachers in your school. As long as there are teachers in your school, you can add them. So they will have this ID and they will have their own pins. So now let's log in as Michael Wilson and see how it is. So T008. Now let's log out. Alright, so I'm now going to log in as Michael Wilson. It was T0000008. Sorry, 8. Good. And the pin was 00000. Now, when the teacher logs in, this is what he sees. So he has his own version, but then it's slightly different. The difference is he doesn't have access to the teachers and students tab, so he can't add a teacher or can't add a student. Plus, he can't also edit some items in SchoolBase, but then he can just come to terms and add the grades of the students. Sorry. So now let's go back to our school, the school you're working with. Good. So that is how to add a teacher in the school. So you just get a notification instantly that you added Michael Wilson as a new teacher at this time, at this date. All that, very simple, very easy to understand. SchoolBase is the best.